real quickly, I wanted to point out that all the parts actually do fit in the parts box, as you can see. Got all your dice and all your tokens right there, the keystones and the sand timer. They all fit inside the box, which is awesome. That's what was intended. Okay, now that we've got everything unboxed, I'm going to show you what all the pieces it comes with and just the different facets of the game. You can see how they look, how they play, or what it's going to look like at the end. So we'll start off here. You've got your Mastiff and Soul Ranger cards. Each character has their own dual dice. Their number one is a picture. Usually it's some sort of marking to indicate that it's the Harbinger symbol or whatever. It has 2 through 6. I did like the idea that ones always beat 7, so that's why we put the picture on the ones on each one of them. So if you roll a 6 and someone rolls one of these, you lose. So I like that idea. You've got your number tokens that you hand out at the beginning of the game, 1 through 6. They're different colored, just to show just what number you are. It doesn't have to match the exact character, but if you want to play it that way, I guess you could too. You've got your Soul Ranger tokens. There's 3 of them, front and back, Soul Rangers. So all them, yeah, they can be used for the different types of Soul Ranger game. You've got the infamous black key that goes on the black key square on the space on the board, and you've also got 4 gates, so you can use those whenever the game calls for it. They work just like normal. Got your gatekeeper card here for your elimination mode game. It's got what happens if you get rid of each one of the different keys, like all the sets of keys for whatever, and you gain a power. You've got your game type cards. Right now there are 7 game modes, so like I said, and they'll tell you which board it is that you're going to play with. Right now I'm going to show off the atmosphere style board, just the free roam board. You've got your playmat here with your different cards on them. The keys and the nightmare, the fate, and the curse cards. It's got little placeholders on the mat itself so you know where they go, just to keep them organized. We've got Helen's card here and Helen's dice. The game pieces that I was telling you that I would swap out if you could. I've got different game pieces. These could be used for the different Harbingers, and the dice are really generic. That's why I'm not going to be using them. I'm just including them in the game, so that way it's playable. If you don't have the pieces, it gives you something that you can actually play with. So you've got Helen and her dice, and I want to show you how the keystones play out on the board. So you've got the purple area here. This is one of the Harbinger pieces that my brother painted. Looks really cool. Makes it look real like old and scratched up like a block. It looks really, really cool. Good job on that, Eric. The different keystones that you have will incorporate, so if someone lands on it, they can get a key, right? Okay, well, there's a new set of 3 sets of keystones that have different, I guess you could say, traps or negative effects, negative effect keystones. Like, for instance, there's the negative key, so someone actually loses a key when they pick that up. They have the trap itself, which are going to play into the trap cards, which I said I don't actually have. I'll have to show you those later. Or the black hole. Sends you to the black hole. So you've got 3 negative keystones, negative effect keystones that you could play, and that can help play into how many keys you actually have on the board. So if you wanted to start off with 3 keys, and all 3 of these, you could really set up like 3 different traps for people in your own province. So again, you've got the X space, you've got your headstone, you have the dual space, you have a skull space, you have the black hole space, and I think that's it. You get a compass space in some of the areas, like in the orange, you got the compass, which allows for the flight ability. You got your well appears in the center here. I've been using these really cool translucent dice. They're purplish translucent, so they just kind of match the game a little bit better. And I would strongly suggest, if you have the original game pieces, to use those. If you can get an extra set on eBay or something, I would highly suggest it, just because the pieces will fit better. If you can get them painted like I did, all the better. Really cool pieces. So you've got your instruction manual. Again, we showed that off earlier. Your sand timer. So this is kind of what it looks like as a whole. So it takes up a good portion of space. Like I said, the board that I have right here is a 20 by 30, which I got printed on a game crafting website, but not gamecrafter.com. Again, you've got your box here, and I did fit everything in the box. Everything does fit in the box. It's a little tight if you use a 20 by 30 board. What you're going to see that the game is going to end up coming with are 4 mats, just like this, that actually fit together to make that. And on the other side will be the standard game mats, kind of like you see in Nightmare and Atmosphere DVD game, where it's a one-way board where any character can move only in one direction at their choice. However, the game may tell them they have to move the other direction later on. So this is a free roam board. You can move anywhere you want, just like in the Atmosphere game. And that is the unboxing of all the Nightmare parts. Like I said, everything has been updated. One of the things I also updated that I don't have on this are on the back. You'll see the character names. And underneath the character names, I've added what exactly they are. Like this one's a zombie lord, and Elizabeth Bathory is a vampire, and so forth. So those are a couple just little cosmetic changes. Yeah. So if you like, give me a shout. Tell me what you think of the unboxing. What you think of all the parts. How you think it'll play. And hopefully we'll have a game demo here pretty soon. All right. Take it easy, Well Appears.